get down there and see how this looks from the parking lot. But there's a really creepy guy just sitting parked there in his car, and he's been there for a while. But who am I to talk? I'm sitting in a bush with a camera. Things have cleared out in the parking lot. I'm putting the backpack down here, kind of in the light and in direct view from where I'm going. And there's a lot of people pulling in. Yeah, I already cannot see that backpack. Nobody's gonna see a thing. This is the best thing in my life. So yeah, there's a way up on this side. It's kind of where the staff seem to park right over there. But I'm just gonna wander back up. I can get back through this way, and this is a great spot. Even this spot, really close to the drive-through, I was concerned that this would be obvious. From down there, it's not. Nobody's looking up here. They're focused on the order window and getting their McDoubles. What a time to be alive. The ground is really soft here, a lot of moss, a lot of lichen. I'm liking this. I'm probably going to just camp right here for the night after I cook my meal. It's a good spot in here. And I've been looking for a spot like this for so long. Gotta be quiet. He flung those bins open full, so there's a lot of garbage coming out. The other side of this hill, there's a house, but I think I'm going to go for a bit more of a bird's eye view here. The fellow is still hauling out big bins of garbage, and I don't want to linger around there. Then there's another guy there just sitting in his car, pointing right at me. It's definitely a really nice view up here, but I gotta try and cook some food here fairly quick. Just waiting for that car to go away. Let's see from up here. This is incredibly gritty rock. I love this stuff. It's like a shield. It's magmatic. It's Cambrian.
Gatorlight, a specialized blend of 5 electrolytes for rapid rehydration. Gatorlight, is it in you? Award-winning service designed to keep you rolling.
Downy Unstoppables with odor blocker to keep you fresh all day. Just toss, wash, and wow. Downy Unstoppables with odor blocker for all day freshness. Smell unstoppable.
We believe that there was a murder in that secret casino.
Oh my God, hi!
Hey!
Mimic is the ultimate tool for immersion. This enables user to interact with these virtual experiences, in this case, warding off clickers that are coming towards you. Having technologies that brings the reality from virtual world to real world, that's the big, great leap that Mimic is taking.
That car is not going anywhere. They might be sleeping there. I don't know. I'm gonna cook some food. Here's all my gear under the camo. Aha. If I didn't break my chair, things would be better right now. But I'm gonna do some of those Big Mac taco things that are all over here. I just heard them say they don't have ice cream. Oh, mercy. Use a soft corn tortilla and you just slop it on there. Dress it up like a Big Mac. Trying to do a better meal than the one from the last video. Don't try to remember what that was. Cheese on here. We got pickles, onions, shredded lettuce. McDonald's is here, so Big Mac sauce in little containers. This is authentic. And a pickle on there. Okay, that's the Big Mac taco. Definitely sloppy, but the real Big Mac sauce makes all the difference. Mm. I don't know why they spell drive-through like that, whether they think it's whimsical or letters are expensive. I'm not sure, but that's not how you spell through. That fellow in the car is still there. Gonna be an interesting night, that's for sure. Look at this spot. For now. Gonna lay down the tarp and hunker down here. This is looking like a pretty decent spot. Right by the drive-through, and my battery is down to like 12%, so I gotta conserve this. No more getting tongue-tied and messing up shots. So I'm gonna hunker down, lay down my tarp, get a sleeping bag out. I'll see you in the morning. I'm pretty exposed here, obviously, but it's a stealthy spot, which beats a stealthy shelter. And yeah, out that side, in the morning for sure, people are going to come by. They might see me, but if I'm down low to the ground, laying down, which I am, it shouldn't be a problem. And then I can go try to get some egg mac in the morning or something. So, cheers, everybody. Good night, and hunker down. Good morning. It's really not busy here in the morning. It's like 8 a.m. Slept in a little bit, I guess, kind of. I'm going to get out a view of this drive-through quick. Whatever reason it is, they make camping gear in real bright primary colors. Fan of that. Pretty much most of the kit, other than this sleeping bag, this awful tarp, blends right in. Right down to this. Even a little camp chair fits in better for what's left of it. Oh yeah, that's done for it. I think it's so people maybe don't lose their camping equipment in the woods. But it doesn't work well with the operation I'm trying to run around here. It's going to be one of those days when I leave and not everything fits back in the bag. Because this thing, I pulled out of a compression bag earlier. It was, really small. Oh man. I'm not folding everything up nice and perfect because we're on a hill. There's ants crawling all over. Definitely doing a tick check today. Make sure we don't have any problems crawling around attached onto me. Okay. Everything seems to actually fit back in the bag. Just worried over nothing. And we're just going to do a little sweep around here because I did see a few pieces of garbage. We're going to pack out of here. That wasn't cool. That was. Okay, so we got to leave this better than we found it. That's the only way. McDonald's and all these places are not tracking me down like a criminal. This little guy too. Scott's on the way to come pick me up. The journey continues westward. Got garbage here. I got to throw the garbage can down there, and I'm sure I'll find more while I'm waiting for him to show up. So thank you to everybody who has supported the channel. You guys are amazing. All of your supports, including the kind comments, thumbs up, and the people who have been gracious enough to subscribe to this nonsense and put up with me for so long. My inconsistent ways and late videos, but last couple I had were not just interesting spots. The one of them, I did get lost. I'll tell you, it was a burned out forest. Wildfire had gone through, and I thought there'd be more interesting stuff there to be seen, but there wasn't. If it was still smoldering or something like that, it might have been a little more interesting. There was some mushrooms, some fungi. Yeah, that was growing there. That was about the coolest thing I saw. Then I got lost, and I was just looking at the footage, and I'm like, that's not exciting. It's not even majestic. It's I got to have either something like a parking lot or some like beautiful mountain scenery. But we're going to be getting back to some real scenery here, guys, very shortly. Oh, the McFlurries. Garbage. Okay. Go, muffin wrappers. All right. Plastic straws have been banned here for like a year. Oh, there's the ride. This is a great, successful camp. Amazing spot. Good food. Doesn't get any better than this. Grab my truck. And thanks for watching, everybody. And yeah, it's Sunday for some reason. Not even Thursday. But I'll keep filming it as I'm going. Got a couple neat ideas. So thank you all for watching. You're the best, most patient subscribers in the world. Cheers.
I can't help it if I'm popping, see them watching. I feel fabulous. Work it out. I hit it back with a brand new style. I'ma shout it real loud and proud. Baby, I'm fabulous. Want a sleek that stays up to 5 washes? It's possible. Garnier presents Fructis Sleek and Stay Serum. Patented water-resistant technology to block out frizz. For ultra-glassy sleek that stays up to 5 washes. Fructis Sleek and Stay System by Garnier.
Hey guys, welcome to Camping with Steve. Crazy neighbor is so gracious as to drop me off on the side of freeway interchange, and I'm going to do some camping tonight. Good old stealth style, and hopefully all goes well. I'm just going to get a little bit further up ahead here, and that's where I get out. Okay. Just waiting on one guy to pass. This should be good. Well, there's a few more coming. All right. Okay. It's time to roll. Thank you so much. See you. You bet. See you in the morning. Bye. Okay. Now I just need to get into here before another string of vehicles comes. Okay. All right. Okay. That was pretty smooth. Okay. In here looks pretty good to me. Okay, and here comes that good Lord, what have I done feeling. Gonna see where the best spot to set up in here is. This looks pretty exposed. Traffic's just zipping along, and over here, that's a plain view to the intersection. So the gear shouldn't be seen. I'm just gonna slink through the little strip of woods here, and it is not a big strip of woods. We're talking like 15 feet, 20 feet across at best. Spot right there looks like there's some pretty good cover, and the tent should fit there. I will be using the tent tonight because I did not trust that there would be enough trees here for the hammock, and I was right. I'm not sure if it's going to rain tonight. It's a possibility. Radar shows a little bit of a storm coming in, so I got to get this shelter set up quick because we could be looking at rain in about an hour or so. The main freeway is on that side behind us, but this side is really open. There's not as much traffic, and I doubt they'd be looking down here, but I'm going to get this extra camo netting strung up kind of around there, and maybe a little to this side. That should help keep us stealthy. Okay, actual construction workers stopped right beside the road, of course, and they either didn't see me or didn't care, so yay. Of course, as always, what I have to my advantage is people are busy driving these roads, and they got their own lives to get to, and I really don't think they care too much, other than the construction workers that stop by, or a peace officer or police might want to stop in and see what's going on. could very well be tight quarters in here with this tent. I like to keep my sunglasses on, or some type of glasses, in the woods because one of these little sticks can poke my eye out one of these days. Guaranteed. It's time for me to stick my head out and see what this thing looks like. I know, don't do it, don't do it. But unless I do, I have no idea if it's sticking out or not. Okay. Oh yeah. Right on. Even from just a few feet out, I can't even see it's there. That's just perfect. Just perfect. Oh yeah, there's dark cloud coming, so I gotta put on a few more pieces of twine here and get ready to hunker down in the event of rain. And I'm also starting to get thirsty from all this setup. Right on. This is not so bad, aside from the road noise, but that was to be expected in a freeway off-ramp. So, thirsty time for step 2. I got this High Country Ale, English Pale Ale, comes from High Country Brewing. A friend of mine, Angus, owns the brewery, little Alberta thing in Nisku. And this one is actually made with birch sap instead of water. So we tapped a bunch of birch trees and just used that instead of water. It imparts a little bit of a different taste, but it's quite good. And that's birch sap, they didn't make syrup out of it. They just used that instead of the water, but it was quite nice and desperately needed at this time. A little pitter-patter of rain, but I think we've dodged most of that bullet. On the radar, it looks like it hit out of town mostly, so we got lucky today. This little on-ramp here, where I got dropped off, it looks even less obvious from this side. I didn't bring that broken old stove today. I brought one of these instant barbecues. I'm going to clear off these needles, get a nice non-tinder dry spot. And it comes with a little rack and everything. So it'll take probably 15-20 minutes until I can cook on it. So we'll get that started now before it's so dark that any of the flames are obvious from the road. I've seen these all over the place, and I've never bought one. But in Canada, they're a little expensive. They're around $12. I've heard in the States, they're as cheap as a couple of dollars. So somebody's making a lot of money somewhere. Okay. Looks easy enough. Yeah, this isn't stealthy at all. In fact, it's borderline dangerous in this type of a setup. Shield some of the flame from the road. That's a little better as long as the smoke isn't as much of a heat score as the flames are. So I will throw on the foil pouch. The coals aren't completely ashed over yet, but I have this, I foil pouched it at home, frozen pasta and vegetables. And comes ready-made, ready to go, easy, just throw it right on. So that's basically the side. And then there's garlic bread as well. And of course, bacon wrapped filet mignon. because what else are you going to eat sitting on the side of the freeway? No smoke coming out of there. That's awesome. We got about another 45 minutes till the sun sets, and then we can film for probably an hour after that. And when that happens, we're going to wander down there and check things out, because I think there's a lot more construction over on that side than where I'm camped right here. And I didn't get a great sleep last night, so it's probably going to be early for me, because I'll probably have a better sleep beside the highway than I did last night. And yeah, I'll get that steak on there. I normally just do like salt, pepper on a steak, maybe a little garlic powder. However, one secret I got up my sleeve: spike. This the spike stuff used to be in any grocery store, but I've only seen it in the food service stores lately. So that's a sure bet that restaurants are using this magic stuff. All right. Colonel Sanders, 11 herbs and spices. No. This is a blend of 39 non-irritating herbs and spices. So I thought there might be a theoretical maximum number of spices you could put together and still have it taste good. Like trying to find a new super heavy isotope. But this actually, it works. So 39 herbs and spices. Well, this grill doesn't have a ton of heat. But I should be able to get a char on this steak because it's like 2 inches thick, and it's an 8 ouncer, so we're eating good tonight. Okay, well, there we go. The veggies cooked up, the steak, we'll find out, and that garlic bread. Yum! Let's see if this worked at all.
They call it love.
Your concrete deserves better than cracks, stains, and dust. Forge Flooring and Epoxy transforms garages, patios, basements, and commercial spaces with professional concrete coatings that bond deep into concrete for unmatched strength and durability. Choose from endless flake blends, quartz stone finishes, and custom logos or borders to make your floor one of a kind. Easy to clean, chemical and stain resistant, UV stable, and installed in as little as 1 day. Forge your floor, transform your space, and upgrade your life with Forge Flooring and Epoxy. Visit forgeyourfloor.com to request your free estimate today.
Walk until there's only one of you left.
We're walking like 10 miles a day.
Yeah, out here in the sunshine, just having fun.
It's close to 300 miles that we've walked.
Which is just about what the young men walk in the movie itself.
Every mile we walk is a mile that these characters are walking.
All the background actors who are there, our sound team, our hair and makeup team, our director team, everybody there is walking with us.
What, walk me a while?
Yeah, I do, Pete.
The Long Walk, rated R, in theaters September 12.
I'm kind of guessing, I'm absolutely guessing on the steak because it's really thick and I've never cooked on this grill before. The thing is like a baseball cut. Oh boy. It seems to have worked. Now I do normally like fairly rare, medium rare. That's should do. I'm colorblind, so I can't tell, but it looks like the texture's about right. These grills are great to have in your car in case you have to have an emergency barbecue. But obviously there's no lid. They lack some of the features of an actual grill. Considering it's just a few pieces of charcoal and a disposable aluminum pan, I'm quite impressed. The deeper I got into that steak, the rarer it got. So I'm going to give it a little more time on the grill and pick away at this throughout the evening. Well, I'll have some garbage to haul out in the morning. I'm seeing some stuff. Looks like it's just blown in and got caught in the trees. I don't think people are purposefully throwing garbage here, but no evidence of other campers. There's pretty good thick woods here, though. One of the tricky things with stealth camping is the ground is often at an angle. And when I see a clump of trees like this on the side of the road, I have no way of knowing what I'm going to be getting into. This would be better for a hammock, but impossible for a tent. And with the hammock, the trees have to be perfectly spaced out and good and thick with no dead ones around. I didn't see too much construction stuff set up along this strip of trees here, so I think I should be good. This grass looks like it could be due for a mow, though. I don't want to have that happen bright and early when I'm asleep. So I will be up pretty early in the morning, and we'll get out of here. And the mosquitoes aren't too bad either, so that's really nice. If I didn't have a good idea where this was, I would have just walked right past it. I'm gonna say it did burn for a couple of hours. No, it's good. Make sure there's no problems tonight. Get this all out. The mosquitoes are starting to get a little ferocious, and I'm exhausted, so I'm going to crawl into this tent and see if we can sleep through all this traffic noise. Okay, yeah, all tucked in. It's real cozy in here. If it was any warmer, it would be uncomfortable, actually. So it'll cool down tonight, and that'll be okay. It should be perfect temperature-wise. And I hope I get a really good sleep tonight, because I've just beat today. And I hope I'm well rested, because there's a lot of garbage to pick up. And the sun will be up early, so see you guys in the morning, unless sooner if something interesting happens in the night. Cheers. Good morning. That was a pretty uneventful night, just the way I like it. The road noise, I don't actually mind. It was kind of like white noise for me. I slept right through it, no problem. Really nice to sleep somewhere where the temperature isn't like lethally cold or lethally hot. This is just about perfect weather. I could live here indefinitely. Don't know why people even have houses, other than a place to keep their cats. So my alarm went off. Crazy neighbor's going to be picking me up in about an hour. So I'm going to get things torn down and start picking up some of the trash that's around here, because there is a little bit of garbage scattered through the woods. Let's get the day going. I am really surprised that it didn't rain, because rain was expected. Everything seems way more obvious in the daytime. I'm going to wish all of my Canadian viewers Happy Canada Day. We have our 4th of July on the 1st. instead of the 4th here in Canada, just to be different. But also, happy 4th of July to all my American friends that are watching this. Happy National Days, everybody. I also need to give a shout out to those who have donated to the cause. So, happy birthday to everybody who's having birthdays. Happy anniversaries. Happy graduation day. All of those special occasions that I want to congratulate people for folks who've reached out to let me know. Got the tent set up, only using 4 pegs last night. A spot like this is actually so good. I could set up for a few days here pretty easily. With a stealthier cooking apparatus. If that fire truck drove past yesterday when the barbecue was getting started, I would have been freaking out. Well, the spot where I was camped is looking pretty good. I don't see anything left behind. Gonna strap on the rest of this stuff, see if the tent will fit back in here, and then it's time for a cleanup mission. Twine. All loaded up here, nothing left behind, and I'll get the gear over a little closer to where Crazy Neighbor's gonna pick me up now that we've successfully completed the crime of the century. And let's see, yeah, right through here. There we go. Making sure everything is nice and clean is the only way we're going to get away with this scam. So always clean up after yourself and others if you're trying to do some questionable camping. Yeah, there's another piece. It's like somebody up here was not so stealthy when they were camping. But at least there aren't old decomposing tarps and stuff. That's always the worst garbage I come across. Just waiting for Crazy Neighbor, and then we're out of here. If you like these type of things, please consider subscribing. It does help the algorithm, and then you're reminded if I put up a new video. Because I'm usually uploading on Thursdays, but sometimes things don't go as planned. So the video comes out late or on a day that is not Thursday. So if you're subscribed, then you'll find out about it. Now we play the waiting game. All right, we're out of here. I grabbed some garbage. Hammer. Go, go, go. One person by. All right. Sweethearts on the left. Oh, yeah, thanks for the lift. No problem.
Whatever you're looking for, Paramount Plus can take you there. From Texas.
Welcome to the oil business.
To Tulsa.
I am building something.
From Kingstown.
Any means necessary.
To South Park.
What the hell, dude?
To the final frontier.
It's whatever kind of adventure we want it to be.
And from touchdowns to takedowns.
You are so
Charming, sexy.
stupid.
It's all streaming on a mountain of entertainment. Check out our fall sale. Plans start at $30 for 1 year. Paramount Plus. Stream now.
Lowe's knows that as life changes, so do your priorities. And with the quality and affordable Lowe's brands, we'll help you keep living it up the way you want to. Get more from our brands for less, only at Lowe's. We help you save.
Hey guys, welcome to Camping with Steve. I'm here doing the first ever group stealth camp. There is a documentary crew that has drove all the way up from Ohio, and crazy neighbor, yo, is going to drop us off at the billboard I was camping at before, and we're going to try to sneak into the woods a little further. There's a golf course. We're going to see what works because we've all got hammocks, and this is going to be a fun time.
Oh yeah, I'm excited.
Okay, made it to the sign. Now we got to get organized and slink into the forest.
The opening.
Obviously, a bunch of people filming this is not stealthy. That's okay. Well, we got to get all that in the woods somehow. At least it's only a few feet over. Just waiting, and we got a break in traffic. We got all the food in this garbage bag, but I don't want people to think I'm dragging a bunch of garbage into the woods. So let's go. Whew. Just a little more traffic, and then we'll grab the remaining stuff, and we can kind of relax. And we'll just wait for a little before we set anything up to make sure that we weren't spotted and people think we're littering or something. All right. Oh, man, a lot of stuff in here still. Slow tempo looking. Snapping on my stuff. Okay, guys, we are on our own. Crazy neighbor has just left. This is an obscene amount of gear. If we actually pull this off, it's just going to be from luck and finding a good spot further away from the road there. So let's cache this stuff somewhere a little out of the way. Then let's go look for a spot.
Yeah.
Okay, up the hill.
Oh, that's probably.
Sounds good. I don't know where I'm going. A lot of decaying matter out here. If we're lucky, the hammock situation might actually work out in this little clearing area here. Awesome. This spot in the clearing looks pretty good. I'm going to introduce the crew here. We got Ethan, Gabe, and behind the camera over there, getting some shots for their documentary, is Mark. And these guys, they're in film school. They wanted to do a documentary about camping with Steve and stealth camping for some reason. So they're coming along on this trip. The way the filming schedule worked out, my weekly video is with the group here doing this. So we're all going to be using hammocks tonight. And let's see if these trees will actually work. That one looks pretty dead. I wouldn't want to do that. But we'll look around. I like this area because it's fairly close to the road, but far enough away. And I can actually see the greens of the golf course over on that side. I think we might be on a golf course property. Hammocks are the perfect thing to be using for this camping trip. With the three of us, they will blend in if we can get them fairly close together. Of course, finding trees spaced the perfect distance is always a hassle. So pretty much I'm going to walk around with the hammock, and we'll do that with the other ones as well because they're different design than what I got, and they're going to take different spacing. So I'll just kind of lay it out alongside of the trees. And this model has a zipper on one side of it. So in order to remember which side the zipper's on, it's had a little knot in there. So I know I normally sleep on this side, so this will be my head. The head will go real close. And now we know. I think we can get 3 of these set up on these trees here, and then another one probably coming out at a different angle. So let's see if we can do this. Yeah. With summertime, you can use the summer sleeping bag. Look at this thing. Tiny. We got no shortage of tarps, so that'll be good. But I'm terrified of what this thing actually looks like from the road. I don't even want to go down and look right now. But if we can pull this off with 4 people, that wins the year. Before we get too much further and before we get too comfortable set up here, I'm taking a peek. I can see the road very clearly. I really hope they can't see us. I can see a little bit, not our hammocks though, but we got to move some stuff here real quick. Hey guys, we're gonna have to move anything that's neon blue, pink, purple. We'll just have to get it on the other side of the tarp, and I will get back.
You think it'd be worth it to put this big tarp up to cover this tiny part?
No, probably not. This thing's cool. It's going to be completely enclosed with like a triangle of hammocks and then 2 of them under there. It's going to be great. But it is damp, humid, and moist. So I got to start that thermocell. Not a moment too soon. This encampment is... Whoa, okay. You've seen what happens when I light it right away before. Shelter is set up. Time for step 2. And you guys are fully legal age to be drinking in the state that you came from. No. Bottoms up.
Mom's gonna yell at me.
Okay. All right then. Step 2. We're gonna go on a hike to see how close that golf course is. And another thing, these guys are actually legal drinking age to be drinking here, so I was not contributing to the delinquency of minors. There's a golf cart like right there. Okay, yeah, there is a golfer right there with the golf cart. So we're like right in the golf course. So from here, I can kind of see because I know where we are, but
Orgain Creatine. It's good for your muscles and mind. Premium creatine monohydrate with 0 fillers or additives that supports muscle strength and power and brain health. Elevate your performance with Orgain Creatine.
A 99% water wipe that really tackles mess. That's Skin Essentials, baby.
Right now with PetSmart, save 35% on your first auto ship order. It is exciting.
Lowe's knows it's important to make space for what matters. That's why we offer great deals on innovative appliances from LG with sleek designs perfect for maximizing any space and a premium built-in look that fits any kitchen. Shop Labor Day deals at Lowe's. We help, you save.
The all-new ESPN app, your home for the most live sports and the best championship moments. It's the ultimate fan experience with no annual contract required. Head to the ESPN app or stream.espn.com and sign up now.
I think that's okay. That's not too shabby at all. What I want to do is do a quick sweep around the area for any signs of bears. I don't expect there to be any problems because there is a highway and a golf course close by, so people would report those things. And animal control might set up a trap or something and relocate them. So I don't see anything yet, but keep looking. We're on a game trail, and this is where any bear evidence would be, and I don't really see any. And bears, you'd know, because they go to the bathroom about 5 times a second. That's not stealthy. Looks like there's an old quad trail here, and I don't see anything at all. There's some golfers right there. I don't know why people are golfing so late. Some of us are trying to camp. From here, the golf course is like literally 20 feet over there, and our campsite is probably about the same. So we're about 40 feet away from the golf course. And it's a clear shot from here to the camp. And I'm going to walk towards it, and we'll see when it comes into view. I can kind of see the ridgeline of one of the hammocks, but let's find out when it comes into focus. They exclude me from huddles talking about the documentary. Tonight we're cooking up some taco salad. See, I brought a working stove today. Whoa! Okay. Why does this always happen? Your liquid shooting out of this thing. Okay. We'll let this calm down a little bit, and we've got dietary restrictions today. So we're going to do chicken and beef to keep everybody happy. That's okay, I don't mind. Normally cook for 4. Today we got to cook for like 16 men. Golfers won't suspect a thing when they smell taco meat wafting through the golf course. Just dump in the seasoning. I'm not draining it and then adding water like the instructions want. So the crew is still here. They're just kind of in the background. And we'll chat with them in a bit. They just want to get the footage that they need for what they're filming. The best part of the documentary. We're going stealth camping after all the interviews and boring stuff, and now we're actually in the woods. Gonzo style documentary. I love it. Right. We got to make some nachos here. Because it's not a taco salad without nachos. Great, it's starting to rain. Just what deep fryers like. And then it's some nachos. Oh, these take quick.
We'll see how I do. Might get fired.
Don't burn them.
Like my YouTube channel is under Mac, which is my typical nickname.
I don't know why we decided on taco salad, because that was a little involved for 4 people on the side of the road. So dig in, guys. We got our own make your own taco salad bar here. We got chicken, we got beef, diced tomatoes, green onions, sour cream, salsa, chips, Texas Mexico cheese, and a little bag of lettuce.
Plate review.
Okay, look at this. Here we go. Loaded taco salad. Despite the absolute inconvenience for a stealth camping meal, I'm really glad we made this choice because this is good. Nice switch from hot dogs. So you guys drove all this way and you're sitting in the woods beside a highway.
Doesn't get any better than this.
So, at any point, were you guys thinking we shouldn't have done this?
Probably
I wouldn't
when it
say-
hit 10 p.m. we had eaten, yeah. I was starting to get hangry.
I wouldn't say we shouldn't have done this. More of like, oh, we're actually here. Yeah, we're totally in over our heads, kind of thing. But you know, that's to be expected. You know, you can never really fully prepare for something like this.
Mm-hmm. Why on earth didn't you pick like a more normal subject?
I mean,
Because normal is lame.
yeah. What's there to say about a normal subject?
Well, some people have impressive skills that probably a lot stealthier than me. Like this doesn't really look stealthy, especially with your glow-in-the-dark shirt.
You can't really tell yet.
Brings a glow-in-the-dark shirt. I'm like,
Look, I have a hoodie.
mm,
But also, I did bring a glow in the dark shirt.
okay. We got a vehicle that stopped right there, backed up, put on his lights, and I don't know if it's a cop, but it might be. That's 100% the police. 100% the police. I can hear them talking to each other, but we're gonna lay low here because even a bylaw infraction, we don't want our guests from the States here to get in any trouble. Okay, so what did you guys think of that?
So we were already as strung out as can be.
We're a little bit on the strung out side.
But so now I'm even more strung out because that
It was stressful. It was very stressful.
you've had a run-in with the cops before like
Yeah.
this, and
Yeah.
that would not be cool in a different country.
No, yeah.
Like I figured this would be an easy one with not really any risk. But yeah, they parked there for quite a while, so
It was like 20 minutes.
It was
like,
at least 20 minutes, yeah.
and like we could hear them talking, but I just thought it was so weird because about 5 minutes in, like no one was coming to look for us. And so
Yeah.
I was just like,
The cars were just turned off sitting there.
yeah, I've never seen police behavior like that.
yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't tell if they were both cop cars or not.
I think they were.
It looked like there
I
was
think-
two.
One of them looked like a sheriff, and they do mostly traffic. And I
Yeah.
think the other one I saw the RCMP logo on it. I'm pretty sure, you know, they didn't come here for us, but we had to shut everything off and lay low because if they did see something, they'd have been up here in a second. You know, a little candle flickering in the tent from. Okay, so we're gonna have to do some stealth camping training.
Yeah.
Actually, just go to bed and we should be okay.
Yeah.
Just don't snore too loudly.
Yeah, goodness sake.
Yeah. Because if I invite a documentary crew to come out and they get me busted, another car pulled up, I'm going to go see what this is in a second. Just going to make sure they're not coming up with flashlights or anything like that. The two of them are back. Just parked there. They're talking to each other through the windows. So they don't know we're here. And we don't want them to. But they picked a really inconvenient spot to park. One of them left. I think they're traffic enforcement, but I also don't think they like what we're doing.
Help keep your kids going with Orgain Kids Nutritional Shakes. Real organic nutrition with vitamins, minerals, and a fruit and veggie blend. Plus, 25% less sugar and a taste kids love. Fuel your kids' next adventure with Orgain.
Introducing the most capable Honda we've ever dreamt up. The all-new Passport Trail Sport. Honda, proud partner of the NTT IndyCar Series.
Kibbles and bits. And tail wags galore.
Kibbles and bits.
And bits.
I can't help it if I'm popping and see them watching. I feel fabulous. Work it out. I hit it back with a brand new style. I'ma shout it real loud and proud. Baby, I'm fat like a
A man who works hard, sweats hard. Old Spice swagger fights sweat, so coach thought I was slacking. So I trained with my Old Spice, and I became the best player ever. Sometimes a man must overcompensate.
I guess we just gotta go back up and wait and hope that's not where they set up all night long, because that'll be nerve-wracking. They drove away for the second time, and so we spent the whole evening hiding. I'm up here still with Mark filming. The other guys are asleep, I can tell, because of the snoring, and we're just kind of hanging out to see if anything else happens, and to clean up the dinner. I still haven't put the stuff away because we were kind of interrupted there and spent the whole evening hiding behind trees in the woods, filming some law enforcement. So, okay, just crawling into bed. The guys are asleep, most of them. Looks like Mark's just about asleep. And we haven't had anybody return. So yeah, we just laid low all evening, and morning comes quick. So I don't know how much of a time lapse I'm going to get tonight. My battery's pretty well dead on the GoPro. It got bumped and started recording when we were traveling. So. Morning. Here the guys are up already. Of course, it's after 9 o'clock in the morning. So, I wanted to sleep in a little bit more, but, yeah, stealth camping does not go until, sleeping until noon, sadly. Check things out here. Okay, so this is the setup for last night. It's, 2 hammocks over there. You got some tarps up here, another hammock there, and of course, this one here. Yes, yes, the thing that looks like a homeless encampment. Actually, it was stealthier than I thought, because when we went down and we were looking from the roadside up there, we were hiding from law enforcement. There was some trouble finding it on the way back. So we were maybe 10, 15 feet away, and it wasn't until we got that close that we could actually kind of even see it. So it worked well for what it was. This wasn't exactly the way a normal video would go. I think it was a little difficult with 2 separate things trying to be filmed at once. So this probably doesn't have the flow of a normal video, of course. So we're pretty much packed up here. Crazy Neighbor is on the way to come get us, and we're gonna drop some stuff off down where he's gonna pick us up, and then we're just gonna have to go through real careful, make sure that there's no garbage left behind at all, of any type. Even stuff that was here before we were, because with 4 people, it can be a little more confusing to keep track of what happens. So we don't want to leave any messes, and better than we found it, right, guys? All right, and let's bring some stuff downstairs. Yeah. He's here. Let's go. Hey, crazy neighbor.
How's it going?
Good. You guys? Fantastic. Okay, a little more stuff to bring. This will take a couple trips, as it did on the way in. Final sweep. We got everything, and it's time to roll. That was a bit of a nail biter last night, and poor guys. They don't realize, but they're probably not allowed back in Canada now. I'm joking. Time to make her getaway.
I'm ready to let it go.
All right. See you guys. Bye. Drive safe.
I didn't shut the door. I'm like, thank you, bye.
Cheers. Mark, Ethan, and Gabe have left back to Ohio, so that's a big drive, 30 plus hours for them. And they're camping along the way. So it's going to be a long drive, but it was an absolute pleasure to have them up here for the week. Really stand-up young guys. I think they're going to go places. They give me hope for the future of this world. So we got along awesome. It was a good 5-6 days out here, traveling around. Got to go to places that I haven't been in a while, which will be in the documentary. Now, I don't know when that's going to go up or be live or where, but you'll hear about it, of course, from me as soon as it does. Got along with the guys so good, in fact, that next year I'm working on a bit of a project because I love the concept of having a cameraman. That would be just incredible. So if I had a kind of a crew, I could film my special projects I've always wanted to, where I can do a little bit more than just a 20-minute overnighter in a ditch somewhere. Do kind of a longer form video in a more professional way. So we'll see. I'm sure the documentary will come out, and if that looks good, they haven't made me look like too much of a lunatic, they're definitely welcome back to start filming some stuff next year. So again, different video from the usual. I know it's strange to see other people in a stealth camping video other than crazy neighbors. So it's not a regular thing. I'm not going to have guest stealth campers with me, but this just worked out because they wanted to do this gonzo journalism style thing where they're in the woods with me. And I said, well, sure. So there we go. We are going to be moving here. Our lease is up at the apartment, and we've had a bit of an issue here where, just for safety reasons, I'm not going to get into it, but we have to move. So there's, it's nothing to do with YouTube, nothing to do with anything weird like that, but there was an issue, and there's somebody who knows where we live that we don't want to. So anyway, with that said, we got to find a new place. I am optimistic that this shouldn't affect the videos too much because I've got some really good ideas really close by, and we're actually taking off for our anniversary on a bit of a trip. And there are some spots along the way that I can film while we're not, celebrating our anniversary. So, yeah, here I ramble on. Okay. I swear it's not to fill up the video and make it longer. I usually like to stop at 22 minutes. But cheers, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see you ideally on Thursday. All depends what happens the next day or so. But I had like a bit of a sinus infection. That's gone now. So I'm feeling like fit as a fiddle, and I'm trying to eat as healthy as possible, get good sleep, so that we aren't going to have any issues with video delays. But be sure that you subscribe if you want, and if you've got the bell on, that way you'll know if a video is out of sync or short a day or missing a day or a surprise one goes up, then you'll know. So cheers, everybody. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week.
Lowe's knows that as life changes, so do your priorities. Painting the town red takes on a whole new meaning. Powering through now takes power tools. The need for great lighting is actually the same. But the weeknight dance floors look a bit different. And with the quality and affordable Lowe's brands, we'll help make sure you don't have to compromise to keep living it up the way you want to. Get more from our brands for less, only at Lowe's. We help you save.
Hey everybody, welcome to Camping with Steve. Just got dropped off here in this residential area, and we're going to do a little bit of a Christmas special.